Previously, we have talked about American liberal journalist Naomi Wolf and her book, The End of America, Letter of Warning to a Young Patriot. The book outlines the 10 steps towards a totalitarian regime that Wolf claims America today is at the critical 10th step, which is subvert the rule of law. I have put a link to our previous show for you to learn more. On March 28th, Naomi Wolf broke the true implications of the vaccine passport on Fox News. She said enabling these tools might look like a fine thing on the surface, but there would be no return once your data is given to these platforms.
It's not about the vaccine, it's not about the virus, it's about your data. And once this rolls out, you don't have a choice about being part of the system. What people have to understand is that any other functionality can be loaded onto that platform with no problem at all.
Wolf said examples of the next step would be more functionality such as PayPal account, digital currency being merged into the system. The app geolocates people wherever they go. Eventually, it will end up to become a mass surveillance system of the citizens, not just in one country, but around the world. According to Wolf, the bigger plan is nothing about vaccination. Vaccination status is just a harmless-looking starting point to introduce this type of platform to people. Wolf warns if the plan unfolds, it would mean the end of human liberty in the West. Governments and corporations would be able to turn on and turn off people's lives and use the tools to swiftly target dissidents and specific groups. Well, do you think Naomi Wolf is exaggerating? To be honest with you, she's not. The Chinese Communist Party has already implemented its version of the passport to surveil Chinese citizens years ago. In December 2017, in Guangzhou province in mainland China, first issued an electronic identity card on China's most popular social media app, WeChat. By January 2018, they rolled out the identity card nationwide. The estimated number of WeChat users in 2020 was 1.2 billion. The WeChat identity card is a digital ID launched jointly by CCP's Ministry of Public Security and its parent company, Tencent. The digital card eliminates the need to carry a physical ID card. You can just take out your phone and scan your ID for hotel registration, mailing, checking in at internet cafes, and all other occasions where an ID is required. Now, the scary part is the Chinese communist regime is able to track where you are at any moment in time, making the electronic identity card technology actually spyware to monitor Chinese citizens. The CCP is using WeChat's mass popularity to collect personal data. On WeChat's terms of services, it says any data information, media, or other content in connection with the user's usage of the app may be retained or disclosed to government authority, law enforcement agency, or similar bodies. WeChat has been helping the CCP to censor, locate, and arrest political dissidents for arbitrary charges. In 2020, amid the coronavirus outbreak, the CCP rolled out a health code service on Alipay and WeChat, the two most dominant social platforms among the Chinese. The service gives users color-coded designations based on their health status and travel history, and a QR code that can be scanned by authorities. The apps have become an integral part of Chinese authorities' management of people and their movements in and out of affected areas. The Chinese communist regime couldn't care less about people's privacy, but it set a real example of how digital identification or health applications can take away our rights of privacy and liberty.